Welcome to the art project. We're going to talk about the principles of design real quick so that we can talk more in depth about the word movement. The principles of design are simply a set of suggestions that can help you to organize your composition. Those suggestions are known as contrast, uh, movement, emphasis, balance, unity, rhythm, and proportion. And of course, I had to get them out of order here. Contrast, movement, emphasis, then balance, unity, rhythm, and proportion. And I do that because it forms the acronym See Me Burp. Contrast, movement, emphasis, balance, unity, rhythm, and proportion. That's how I remember them. In today's video, we're going to talk more about movement. There are different kinds of movement. The different types of movement are implied movement, physical movement, and movement of the viewer's eye. In this first example that I've done here in my sketchbook, I have implied movement. The guy on the right has obviously administered a blow that has pushed the other guy across the screen. In the second one, it's another sort of implied movement, and it is like rain dropping. Obviously, it's not really moving, it just looks like rain, and we think of rain as moving. The third one is a little bit more difficult, and so I'm going to spend a little bit of time here showing you what I did in the video. And this is real physical movement. Now, you don't normally have real physical movement in works of art like paintings, drawings, but obviously in art you can be as creative as you want to. In this particular instance, I wanted to create sort of a mobile. Alexander Calder is a famous artist who invented the mobile. You see mobiles now in things like babies' rooms above the crib and that sort of thing. It's just work of art that actually moves, has kinetic movement. And so I created, using some string and some paper and some glue, a little physically moving work of art that I could put in my sketchbook. Remember, with your sketchbook, you can do anything you want to. And in this case, I'm trying to create physical movement, and so I cut a hole in my sketchbook and placed some little colorful pieces that I made on either side of a string to create actual physical movement. All right, this next one, the next couple of them are movement of the viewer's eye. I'm going to create paths that guide the viewer's eye. The first one's plain and simple. Those lines and spaces guide the viewer's eye to that blue square. In this one, I've created more of a real scene, and everything in the scene, including the lines on the counter, the creamer, and the spoon, all point towards the coffee mug. This last one is more of an experiment, and I don't think really has as much movement maybe as I would like it to. You let me know in the comments down below if you think differently. But basically, I wanted to create movement of the viewer's eye from the smallest circle to the largest circle, and I used all these little lines and spaces to do that. So that, my friends, are the three different kinds of movement: implied movement, physical movement, and movement of the viewer's eye. I want you to try and do this in your sketchbook. That is like the first assignment. The second assignment is to also, in your sketchbook, create a work of art that uses your theme of your sustained investigation, if you're doing this for AP Studio Art, to create a work of art that has movement in it. And if you were watching any of the other videos, you know that my theme, my sustained investigation, is about a dartboard. And so here I have a dartboard, and I have a dart being thrown towards it. Now, it doesn't really maybe look that way at this point, but I'm going to put some lines of action on it to make the dart look like it's moving. It also has a series of lines that are just kind of built into the design of a dartboard that bring the viewer's eye to the um, bullseye. And in addition to that, I now have the dart pointing at the bullseye. Anyway, that's my work of art. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video or got anything out of it. Go make some art.